Before Logan rises from the ashes along with the other children of the Atom, take a trip back in time for an untold tale brought to us by a creative dream team, Jonathan Hickman and Greg Capullo. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Wolverine Revenge and find out what happens next together, shall we? So then, as we join this brand new miniseries, we are in some unspecified point in time in the past. We know this because Asteroid M has apparently just fallen to Earth and Magneto has just died. This event has caused a massive EMP blast that has knocked out technology for the entire world. Not that Logan seems to know or care that much, he's currently vacationing in the Savage Lands, where at the behest of the local tribesmen, Wolverine has decided to join them on a hunt against a ravenous T-Rex who has been attacking villages ever since the EMP set him off. Wolverine's friends end up not making it, and while he fights valiantly against the prehistoric terror, in the end it's actually Nick Fury Sr. and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. who end up scoring the final kill shot. Why is Fury here now? Well, things have gotten so bad in the rest of the world, he fears that only someone like Wolverine will be able to help him regain order in a world gone mad without their technology. Basically, you gotta come with us, Wolverine. America needs you, only for Wolverine to very hilariously fire back by saying, dude, I'm not even American. Though we also learn in this same issue, apparently Canada's not doing too great either. Asteroid M actually exploded over Quebec and most of the country is completely gone. Damn, Hickman, thanks for destroying most of my country off panel. Wolverine's not the only hero who Fury has recruited to help out on this also important mission. We have Captain America Steve Rogers and even Bucky Barnes the Winter Soldier. As Fury explains, S.H.I.E.L.D. just narrowly managed to survive the destruction caused by the EMP because this team of helicarriers was actually in Perth at the time, though in fairness they started with 20 and now they're down to 3. Don't worry though, all your favorite extended agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. survived, like Dum Dum Dugan, Maria Hill, Alan Quartermain, who, admittedly, goddamn, it has been so long since we have seen the assembled agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? The organization fell apart in Secret Empire and no writer has been in any rush to try and bring them back. Sometimes I forget Jonathan Hickman doesn't just love the Fantastic Four, he actually has a real soft spot for S.H.I.E.L.D., so it's always nice to see them here. Now, what exactly is Nick Fury's plan for Wolverine? Well, he says that there is a very special and very experimental cold fusion reactor developed by the Russians called the Seed Engine. The hope is that if S.H.I.E.L.D. and their superpowered allies can enter Russian territory, they can steal it and restore power to North America. Of course, this isn't going to be easy as the Seed Engine is currently being protected by, you guessed it, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, whose current leader is none other than Jason Wingard, the Mastermind. Somehow, someway, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants were actually able to survive most of the destruction of the EMP, and unraveling that mystery is another mission on their itinerary. At first, the good guys think they're going to be in for an easy enough mission. After all, they have 3 helicarriers and with it, air superiority, though they end up losing that rather quickly as poor Alan Quartermain has his mind controlled by Mastermind, getting him to crash one of the helicarriers into the other. Meaning, as our team of spies and superheroes end up airdropping into the Siberian wilderness, they officially have no way to get back. Meaning that they officially now have exactly 2 choices: complete the mission or die trying, and die trying a lot of them end up doing, as a bunch of the poor S.H.I.E.L.D. red shirts get picked off one by one at the hands of mysterious individuals who are ultimately revealed to be the bloodthirsty members of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. We of course have familiar faces like Sabretooth and Omega Red, longtime Wolverine foes, but even some more surprising additions like Deadpool, who, again, remember, we're back in time right now, so Wade would be more of an amoral mercenary around this era. Steve, Bucky, and Logan all end up getting captured by the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and taken back to their base of operations. When they end up coming to, they realize they have been victims of invasive surgery. Even someone with an amazing healing factor like Logan has been fitted with a high-yield bomb in their chest. Why exactly are the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants playing with their food right now? Well, it seems to be at the behest of Colossus, who seemingly just wants the Americans to leave Russia and their cold fusion generator alone. I mean, after all, the entire world is suffering right now because of the EMP. Why does Fury think he's so damn special that he can just steal the resources of another nation? Well, I mean, we all know the answer to that question, don't we? The good guys are forced to leave with their heads hung low. They may have been defeated, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come back and try again. In fact, in the case of Wolverine, he comes back and tries again basically right away. This means Deadpool activates the explosive device inside Wolverine's chest, exploding him into pink mist. Of course, Wolverine's healing factor is so damn good, in only a matter of seconds he ends up reconstituting himself from just a few minuscule cells. The big question, of course, being we as the reader knew he could do that, but did the Brotherhood know that Wolverine could do that? Could Logan himself even know that he could do that? Either way, though, as the comic comes to a close, Wolverine is able to get back on his feet, and oh boy is he pissed off. Now he has an entire hit list of people he hopes to get even with, and with the fate of the world hanging in the balance, it looks like these guys are going to find out why he's the very best at what he does, and why what he does is not very nice. And so that was Wolverine Revenge issue number 1, everybody, and overall I thought this issue was pretty good. Not pretty great, though I will admit coming into this, my actual expectations were sky high, considering that this is a team-up between Hickman and Greg Capullo. Two of my absolute favorites, with two absolutely amazing bodies of work coming together for the very first time. Admittedly, this first issue is a lot of setup. We gotta set up the stakes, we gotta get Wolverine to a place, and we gotta give him a laundry list of people worth taking down who we as the reader will want to see him absolutely mess up horribly. I really wasn't expecting this one to be a period piece. I assume if Hickman was writing an X-Men story, he would be writing something in his own Krakoan continuity, but for what it's worth, I dig the throwback vibes. We don't really get a ton of characterization for Wolverine in this story, but I don't think it's aspiring to be that kind of tale. It wants to be more of a spectacle piece, and with Capullo's art, it certainly gets there. This is also one of those comics, too, where there's a special red band edition as well that's a lot more violent. That's probably the version of the comic that you're gonna get more out of as a reader and a consumer, because unlike me, you're not a YouTuber afraid of losing monetization. Overall, I think I'd feel comfortable giving this one a 7.5 out of 10. Pretty good, it has a lot of potential. I'll definitely be checking back to see how the story develops from here. Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Capullo again, thanking you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out my Amazon link down in the description. Yes, that's right, the Capullo channel officially has its own Amazon storefront now. You can pick up a comic or anything else for that matter, and if you did, you'd really be helping me in the channel. So with that out of the way, everyone, I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.